Welcome back. So glad that you joined me. To say that we live in a very strange time would be an understatement, wouldn't it? Everything that goes on, people are questioning to a rate that is so mind boggling because it's something that it feels as though it's never happened before. Or has it? Now, I ask that question for the simple fact because of this. Due to social media and the different ways of technology that we have today, news and other things bombards our minds at a rate that's faster than any other generation that has ever existed. And to know before something is even going to happen, or even something happening and it's known across the world within microseconds or macroseconds or you name it, this is something that's never happened before. Even more than that, it seems that one of the things that's bombarding us even more is questioning the very existence of certain things. One of the things that media and some religious groups now even are starting to push and question is not just how God does things, but who God is himself. They question this because, how can we see, how can we believe when we cannot see God? Now, for us, the simple answer is that you believe because that's what faith is. It is the evidence of things hoped for, proof of things that aren't seen. But for many of us, we need more than that. And so, because of that, we start to believe, we start questioning the very nature of how everything is, the very nature of how God does things. I was reminded of this recently, and it was in this fact that when it comes to God, how He does things is not for us to question. What He needs to explain to us, He will explain it to us in His time. Sometimes that timing is not now. Sometimes that timing seems like it's never. But at the same time, God has precise timing. He comes through for us at the exact moment that we're needing it the most, doesn't he? That actually brings us into our devotional verse for this week. It's found in Genesis chapter 1 and verse 1. This is a verse that all of us know, all of us have recited, and it's a verse that's very important because it says this: In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Right there, Moses himself, as he's penning this down, reminding for future generations that there was a start to everything that happened on this earth. Now, we don't know what was going on in the rest of the universe at that time, and really we don't need to know. But what we need to know is this: that God had a plan. He had a precise timing, He had precise structure of how He did things. But not just that, He still has precise timing and precise structure for how He continues to work, not just in our lives, not just in our state, not just in our city, country, world, you name it. Everything works right in His schedule, in His time, in His structure. Let's remember that as we're continuing to be bombarded by all these crazy things, knowing that God is in control. He's seeing us through, and He will have the ultimate say. Thank you again for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time as we continue to study God's Word together. God bless.